Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Factorio. And done a ton in the first episode, mostly just getting the power, and just a little tiny bit of power set up with some coal coming in and a decent amount of automation on some early game iron, because you always need iron. Forever, you'll need iron. Takes a while on each of these. So I think today, and I didn't actually ever stop the autosave. I'll remember that one of these days. I think our next step here is to get the coal over here automated as well, just so I really don't have to worry about anything. The name of the game is just automating everything. So, to do that, you know what, we're just gonna grab some copper here, and I should, you know what, we're actually, before we do the automation of coal up there, I think we're gonna get some electric miners on this deposit here. Get these out of here. So, I get 5 electric miners up there. Probably don't need that many for, we'll do 4 for copper. That'll tap this pretty well. With some room to grow. There we go. Some power to these guys. We're gonna need more transport belts. Forever transport belts. More of this stuff here eventually, I'm sure. Those transport belts are being made. You know what? Before we do finish that up here, we're gonna put this stuff onto a belt and start having to grab stuff out of chests, or out of all of these different furnaces. So we'll just do it so we have to grab it out of one chest. We're gonna need some of these guys. We're gonna need more copper, which is what we were working on. Always something else you need in this game, but that's kind of why we play it. Oops. We'll do kind of the same setup we did for the iron here. It's a little bit. And if I stop one, you know what? We're gonna try to make it symmetrical. We're gonna back this up just a little bit. There, now it's the same, and my OCD is fine. Alright, so we're gonna need some more stone, so that way we can have that 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah, no one love. Ooh, nice, lots of stone this time. Let's not forget to actually load this thing up. Just throw a bunch of coal in. I don't really feel like we need an electric miner on there yet, but I'm sure at some point we will. Alright, so make some more of these furnaces. And we'll just put 10 on this as well, just because. We'll do this. I don't really know why I'm skipping every other one here. I mean, there's no way we're gonna keep this the same. You know what, we're just gonna some of this up and throw it into some of these, because we definitely need some copper before we can really go any further. Let's grab some of this coal up here. Alright. Let's actually put it into the ones that have copper in them. That's doing that. And go grab more coal, because we're going to need to load up all these furnaces. I suppose we do have some of those. I suppose they want power. There we go. Let there be power. Alright. So, copper out of each of these. Now we can make some inserters. You know what? We might do this a little bit differently. Just, oops, have it come all the way out here. So that way it's not getting all bunched up in here. Alright. Throw some more of these guys down. Probably gonna need a couple of them here, so we'll put a chest there and there. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but we're gonna do it anyway. Man, these inserters went quick. Let's make as many as we can. Suppose while we're getting on that, we can put up more power. No, we're just gonna do it I think doing it that way we can get rid of. Oh, not that one, that one. There we go. There, and there. There. Give those guys some power. And last couple inserters, there we go. We got these inserters all set up, so these guys just need some coal. I promise I'll have the autosave fixed by next video. There. Copper is set. Man, this stuff is really pumping out the iron. I'm sure I will need some right now. Okay, so we also need some more coal for these iron furnaces. And then we can start working on getting some automated coal set up here. But to do that, I really want splitters. We're gonna, before we even set up any kind of red science production, I want the splitters. I'm just gonna automatically assign some for that. Why am I even grabbing them out of there? I just set this up. Alright, so we're gonna need, make like 3 science labs. Even though I can't even make science packs that fast. Why not? definitely won't be watching these videos for their efficiency's sake. That's because right now all I'm doing is running around in circles. Well, I guess while those labs are being made, what can we do? Let me plan that out. Because we could look around to see what room we've got. Oh wow, I just realized there's quite a bit of oil there. I've got a lot of oil in this starting area. I've got a lot of resources in this starting area. Just for just playing a normal game. Okay, we got a couple of these labs. I'm just gonna chuck them over here for now. Yeah, 3 labs. Okay, so just make some science packs. And they both like grabbing from there. Weird. Okay. There's some science packs in each of these. Get our logistics done fairly quickly. Huh, I didn't think I'd actually be getting this much use out of each of these labs this early. But I am fine with it. I love splitters. You know what? I might just make splitters be my my only source of transportation. Just splitters literally everywhere, instead of any of these stupid transport belts. We got plenty of resources to make them once we get there. Not exactly sure what kind of setup I want to do with them quite yet, but cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, so that should be enough science to get logistics done. So, you know what? Well, we're waiting. We're just gonna make a bunch of transport belts, because they will be used. There we go. Alright, so now we'll work on automation. And we can start plopping out what we want to do here. Might already move this. I should really be expanding out to the left and not to the right. Alright. But for now, how do we want to get coal in on this? Man, this is already pretty well backed up. Why is it? Oh, it's just because these are full. Did I get? I did get fast inserters. It's like a couple of those to put the iron in boxes. There. I'll get those all running at top speed. I'm not sure if I'll need this in any time soon, but may as well grab it. Alright, so that's chugging away. We got a bunch of that. We're planning out some before we start working on more red signs, we'll make some splitters, and then we can do our red signs. So how do we want to split this off? I might just... An easy way to do it now. I might just put a... Why do I have two of these here? That was unnecessary. Might just put a splitter to get some coal and iron onto the same track, so these can just pull right off of the same one. Why don't we do that? So what we'll do, cut that off, let that iron ore get eaten up, and then we'll just do it like that. Why not? That sounds like a plan. Not an efficient plan, but a plan. Oops. There we go. Do a little bit of side loading there. We're gonna need more coal. We're always gonna need more coal. Let's get some, couple more electric miners. Now that we're chugging here. Just extend this down just a little bit. There we go. Nothing pretty, but definitely have more coal coming now. There we go. Double our coal production up. And what's up with these? They are all full. That didn't take long. Alright. I should put some of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest in there. Get some automation going here, so that way we can just stop shoving stuff in boxes and actually use it. We can make some. Definitely need some underground belts. While those are being worked on, we can get this all coming together. Like that. Okay, I guess I did have that right. Automation's done. That didn't take long at all. I want lights. Lights are good. Kind of do the main bus sort of. Why am I keep going out to the right? There's a bunch of water over here and a giant forest. We're gonna change this now before I put everything over there. There we go. So underground belt there. Right, there's plenty of iron in those boxes. Get this going to the right. No, I didn't do it that way. I never do anything the easy way. Alright, we get this coming out past the coal belt here. Oh, actually I have some inserters. I mean, I'm sure we'll need more, but power poles into somewhere that's actually useful. There we go. Get our inserters chugging here. You'll get a keyboard today. There we go. Alright. Copper and iron both going. Alright, that's going at full pace now. So now we should probably get some coal onto this belt as well. How do we want to do that? Could just do it right about here. Alright, take a chunk of this coal off. Might just do it like this. I think this works the way I want it to. It does not. Oh, it does. It does work. No, it does not. It does not work the way I want it to. Let's see here. Like I said, not an expert. Actually, if we just come out one more square on this one. Do it like that. There we go. Alright, looks like we still got plenty of coal for everything we need right now. But, okay, so yeah, we got our copper automated, our iron automated, and that looks like and we just finished off automation, so we can start automating some red science packs. We'll probably have to move our science labs, but that's no big deal. But we can save some of that for next time. And until then, I've been Furry Gopher, and thanks for joining.